Hey guys, it's Carla. I am here today in my backyard, and today I'm going to show you how to set up your grill with real fire. These instructions are going to apply for making a live fire with charcoal, and they're for any type of kettle style grill. Anything where you put fire in the bottom and grill grates on top, this is for you. If you have a gas grill, go turn it on.
This is not for you, gas grillers.
I mean, I see you gas grillers, and I actually appreciate you because I get it. You just turn it on and you're good to go. I love fire. I love making the fire. I love the smell of the smoke. I love wrangling embers. I love the whole journey. I just love it. But a gas grill's great, don't get me wrong. Once you've established your grill and your location, I recommend picking up one of these. This is called a charcoal chimney. This is the large one. I have a smaller one back there. This is gonna make it super easy to light and maintain your charcoal. Some paper fit for burning. This is the paper of record here. We're gonna burn it. A fire source and some briquettes. I'm using hardwood lump briquettes today. I lump them very much, but no shame in a charcoal briquette situation. Those guys burn hot and they burn long. These guys burn hot and then they kind of flame out. So I get it. Let's talk about the chimney. It's just a steel thing that has a container that has vents. So the first thing you do is you turn it over, and we're gonna stuff the underside with newspaper or any other flammable paper that you have lying around. Sometimes I use paper bags. Sometimes I use all the shreddy brown paper that packages come in, all of the paper. What do we think about this, guys? Once the bottom chamber is filled up, I do like to kind of stack the deck and put a little bit more paper in the chimney. And these, I'll kind of like let them go up the side a little bit so the fire goes up and around. I don't know if that really does anything, but I do it. Paper's all set. I do have, from the last time I grilled, some charcoal that isn't completely spent. So I kind of rake those around to get the ash off of them, and those are in the bottom. I like to start with a little bit of a mountain in the bottom, and then the hot embers are gonna go on top of those when they're lit. Double fire. Okay, with the chimney filled up with paper, we're kind of at the bottom of the bag, so I have more smaller pieces, which is actually great because they're gonna catch faster than these like actual pieces of trunk of a tree.
Thank you, tree.
You wouldn't want to start your fire like on the ground because of things catching fire on the ground. So always set the chimney on top of wherever you're going to be grilling. It's heat proof. The first part of the chimney lighting is always the smokiest. If it's smoking, it's a good sign. So you're gonna wait until you're gonna start to see that the charcoal itself has lit, and it'll be like orangey and glowy in there. And then everything is contained, it's funneled, the heat's pushing up. It's just a really efficient way to start and maintain the fire. Definitely on fire. You can see in there golden embers, and also things are starting to settle as the newspaper burns and the embers catch. So all sorts of crinkly little noises happening. It's lit. I love cooking over wood because you do get a smoky wood aroma. You would get that from briquettes too, so it's all good. The beauty of grilling, I think, is cooking outside. So if you're cooking over gas, like, that's great. You're outside, you're cooking outside, and that's what separates one season from the next, you know? Another thing to think about as you're waiting for your charcoal to come to life is what kind of a fire are you building? Are you building a direct fire or indirect fire? You'll see recipes refer to both. Direct heat over a grill means there's fire everywhere underneath that cooking surface. So everywhere that there's grill grate, there's hot embers underneath. Indirect is when you're leaving a portion, like a third, no charcoal. And that's like giving you a cold area. It can be very helpful for flare-ups. if a lot is happening with fat dripping down and things shooting up, you kind of have a safe haven over there. It's also great for indirect cooking for bigger pieces of protein that you would actually set them over the cooler side of the grill and close the lid. They won't burn, but you're just turning the inside of the grill into an oven where the heat's gonna circulate around, but it's not gonna be like directly underneath charring. Very helpful. I love to grill turkeys. I love to grill lamb shoulders. I love to grill whole pork butts. So for those kinds of things, you would choose indirect heat. For your quick and fast fishes, burgers, ribs, chops. In this 15 to 20 minutes that it takes for everybody to become golden orange, gather your ingredients and get prepped up. I got all my stuff down here to grill with. Great use of the inactive time, and these embers look pretty perfect. They're orange and covered with ash pretty much universally. Maybe the ones on the very top are still a little underdone, but they're in good company. So before I dump them, I have to remove the grill grate to get them underneath. So this is a really great tool that comes with the egg, and it's just a really easy way to lift off your grill grates. Definitely want mitts or some kind of hand protector for this part, because when you dump the coals, fire will shoot back in the opposite direction. The grill is hot. The grates are hot. The embers are perfect. My food is prepped. But before I can put anything on this grill, I have to make sure that the grill grates are clean. If you have gunked up, stuck on, charred on, gunky stuff from the last time you grilled, now is the time to clean it off. Number one or number two reason why food sticks on the grill is because the grates are gunky. A wire brush is really great for this, especially if you are grilling at like a shared campsite. The last person who grilled there for sure didn't clean the grates. The easiest time to do this is right after you finished grilling. I never remember to do it, so I make sure it's the first thing I do. Time to grill. I hope that everything I showed you today helps you get set up for a good fire, figure out what kind of charcoal you want, figure out what kind of fire you want to build. And if you want to see what I actually cook on this grill, head over to my Patreon. Lots of recipes. It's grilling season.